a pundit. I encourage you to get the conversation going. And if you're on Twitter, tweet your predictions at #VenturePrize. We've already got some predictions underway here. Just taking a list. Eric Holmland likes Parvis. We've also got some predictions here. Norman Mendoza weighing in on who he thinks is going to take the student business plan competition. Encourage you to get in on there and join in the conversation. Well, we've reached the final set of presentations for this evening. This is the competition that is celebrating a decade, 10 years. The competition that started it all. Just by becoming finalists, these two companies join a prestigious group of entrepreneurs, many of whom are in the room tonight. Scanometrics, the very first winner back in 2003. Where are you, Scanometrics? Yeah, right there, at the very back. All right, good stuff. Great to see you. Yardstick. Surprised the yardstick table's not a little louder. There you go. Oh, there you guys are. There you are. Smile Sonica in the house. Smile Sonica, great to see you guys here. Nyrix in the house, great to see you as well. And then last year's winner, Vibe DX. Is Vibe DX in the house? I believe you are. Yeah, well, anyway, don't be shy. Let's meet the 2012 Tech Venture Prize Fast Growth Competition finalists. Let's give it up now for our first presenter, Ian Atkinson of Innovative Trauma Care.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ian Atkinson. I'm the co-founder and COO of Innovative Trauma Care. We are a 2-year-old company as of today. And we're a medical device company that develops, manufactures, and markets point-of-injury solutions that treat the most common causes of preventable trauma death. We have developed a mechanical wound closure device that allows a paramedic, soldier, or police officer to stop bleeding from an open wound in 3 to 5 seconds after the injury. This is a disruptive technology that will launch in North America and Europe in the 4th quarter of this year, following regulatory clearance. Our goal is to transform the field of emergency trauma medicine and capture a substantial global market share of this underexploited area. Thank you.
My name's Dennis Phillips, and I'm a former combat trauma surgeon. After I retired from the forces 4 years ago, I realized how difficult it was for them to control bleeding.
In traumatic injury, the most common and preventable cause of death is hemorrhage. It's due to the traumatized patient having an injury where they continue to bleed.
About 15% of the patients that are injured in the U.S. each year are patients who suffer serious bleeding. That would equate to more than 1,300,000 patients in the U.S. according to the CDC data that we've examined. So it is a very significant issue.
What you learned in first aid class, even before you were a medical student, was direct pressure, right? So applying a bandage with direct pressure and reinforcing it as it comes saturated. Depending on what the bleeding source is that's causing the bleeding, that dressing can get saturated very quickly, and having to reinforce it for a big extremity wound or a major vascular injury is not going to work.
There have to be other solutions besides compression for hemorrhage, and there are developments happening around the world in that area, but no one has really solved the problem yet. The thing that we need the most is a simple solution, not because physicians necessarily need simple solutions, but because this accident happens away from the hospital.
When we founded the company, we were looking for solutions for the pre-hospital.
ITC has developed a product that is being called the IT clamp. It operates, as its name implies, like a clamp, essentially pulling the skin together to close a wound.
On a major life-threatening arterial bleed like this one that's bleeding out, the device is taken, applied, squeezed, and you leave it. It's that fast.
This is a different approach where you're closing the wound at the skin and then causing a blood clot to form under the skin that is now sealed shut.
I think the clamp has a lot of implications both in the out-of-hospital world and the in-hospital resuscitation room emergency department setting.
A couple of medical directors that run large services have told me that they believe this can go into fire, police, and other first responders just because of its simplicity and rapid application.
This device is incredibly light. It only weighs an ounce. It's so easy to carry. It's It's so fast it only takes a few seconds to use versus several minutes. We're looking at a total addressable market of at least $1 billion using conservative numbers.
In the next few months, we're trying to get this product regulatory cleared so that we can sell it in Canada, the US, and in Europe.
And I'm a size 39 in Aldo, an 8.5 in 9 West, and a 9 in Steve Madden. I never really know my shoe size, so I don't buy shoes online. That's why we came up with Ped Pad, the Rosetta Stone of footwear. Ped Pad is a proprietary, portable, and digital foot measuring device. It translates shoe sizes across brands, provides retailers with demand analytics, and provides size recommendations online. The North American footwear market is worth $76 billion, and online sales account for $5 billion. That's 113 million transactions a year, and it's growing exponentially. Ped Pad earns revenue through both device sales and online transactions. So whenever someone uses it to make a purchase online, we make a profit from the retailer with zero cost to us or the consumer. Retailers and consumers surveyed have praised the value of our platform, and an international leading retailer has already expressed interest in adopting a pilot. Our team is experienced in footwear retail, engineering, and law, areas critical to success in launching our platform. With Ped Pad, the shoes you buy are shoes that fit.
Shoe shopping is great, but finding the right pair that fits can be quite frustrating. Who can keep track of their size across different brands? Or translate between US, European, and Brazilian sizing scales? Not to mention, it's quite time-consuming when the size 7 you usually fit into doesn't fit, and you need to get a sales associate to get you another size. What if there was something that made that experience fast and easy? Ped Pad is a new way to shop. You simply step on the device in your favorite store. It's quite smart. It digitally captures the 3 key measurements of your foot: the length, the width, and the arch. It then combines these measurements and gives you a size recommendation by brand. It's easy. But what if you prefer to buy shoes online? The problem is, once you pick out a pair, you have to wait 2 weeks to receive it in the mail, try them on, and then hope they fit. That's probably why 40% of all shoes bought online are returned. Well, Ped Pad solves that problem too. Once you've stepped on any Ped Pad device in any store, you can easily access your measurements online. This allows merchants to provide you with a personalized shopping experience and recommend accurate sizes. Finding the right size couldn't be simpler. And you can be sure that the shoes you bought online will fit offline. Best of all, it's free for the shopper. Ped Pad isn't just smarter for the consumer, it's also smarter for the retailer. Ped Pad allows you to save valuable staff time and provide a higher level of customer service. By capturing the virtual footprint of every customer who uses it, you'll not only see what sizes you're selling, but also what sizes your customers are demanding. Let's face it, the internet is changing the industry. Ped Pad allows you to capitalize on this change by reducing online returns and increasing sales by attracting new customers. Ped Pad will serve as a universal translator across different brands and sizing scales. So whether you're shopping in-store, online, or through your mobile device, Ped Pad is there to make sure that your shoes fit. After all, Cinderella is proof. The right fit can change your life.
I love it. I'm obsessing on this Twitter hashtag now. Dr. Raja Mita says, Ped Pad is my hero. Shoe heaven made easy. I'll need a bigger closet. Music to your ears, I'm sure. And if anybody is interested in a size 12 pair of Prada dress shoes from China, which probably means they're Prada dress shoes from China, they actually fit like a size 9, and you can have them for half price.